Good morning, everybody. Class 5. In the previous day, I discussed your literature lesson, chapter 1, and I discussed half of the story in the previous day, and today I discussed the remaining portion of the story. Okay, and in the previous day, I discussed that two animals, at last the two animals, the mole and the water rat meet one another, and they greeted one another, and the mole told the rat that the river was liked by him, and he wanted to riverside life, and he wanted to live in the riverside life, and he liked it. Today in the evening portion I discussed. Okay, after that the rat said nothing. Hearing the words of the mole, the rat was speechless. He did not say anything about it, but stooped and unfastened a rope and hauled on it. But he was stooped, that is bent, and unfastened the rope of the boat and hauled on it, and he was, that is, it was flowing. Hauled on it, that is, he was running it. Then lightly stepped into a little boat which the mole had not observed. And then he stepped into he was going slowly into a little boat, but the mole never seen it anymore, and not observed it. It was painted blue outside and white within, and was just the size for two animals, and the mole's whole heart went out to it at once, even though he did not yet fully understand its uses. Then why he lightly stepped into a little boat? Because they were going into a little boat, and the boat was painted blue. Outside the boat was painted blue color, and within the boat it was white, and its size was just like for two animals, and the mole's whole heart went out to it at once. Mole was very attracted to see the boat, because he did not see this boat previously, later. So even though he did not yet fully understand it, he did not know, he did not see it. Why did he know its uses? So he did not see its uses at all. The rat sculled, that is effort or force, moved. Sculled means moved forward with a call. Oar means, that is Bengali, it is dar and pal, dar, oar. That is, without the oar, a boat is never moved on. So the rat sculled smartly across and made fast. He was very fast, was moved forward with a oar. Rat. Then he held up his forepaw as the mole stepped down. Lean on that, he said. Now then, step. If we got on a boat, that is, if we stepped in one side, it was held on, it was tilted. Now then, step lively. And the mole, to his surprise and rapture means great pleasure, he was very excited. He did not see the boat again. So this is new to him, and he was got into the boat, so it is very adventurous to him, it is very new to him. So mole stepped down. Lean on that, he said. Now then, step lively. And the mole, to his surprise and rapture, found himself actually seated in the stern of a real boat. That is, he was seated there he seems that he was seated in a real boat. This has been a wonderful day, said he, as the rat shoved off to push or put in a rough, careless and hasty manner, shoved off, and took to the sculls again. That is, said he, as the rat. Said he means the mole said. Who said this? And to the mole said to the white rat. As the rat shoved off means moved on with a force. Shoved off means to push or put in a rough, careless or hasty manner. He shoved off and took the sculls again, and then he took his oar. Do you know, I have never been in a boat before in all my life. Do you know it, that I have never been in a boat before in all my life? What? Cried the rat, open mouth. Never been in you never. Well, what have you been doing then? In your life you have never seen it. What have you done before this day? Is it so nice as all that? Asked the mole shyly. He was very shy, and shyly he asked him, Is it so nice as all that? Though he was quite prepared to believe it, as he leant back in his seat and surveyed the cushions, the oars, the rowlocks, and all the fascinating fittings, and felt the boat sway lightly under him. That is, he was very enjoyed. He felt he had never seen it, and he had never moved with a boat, got into a boat. So it was very new, it was very surprising to him. So as he leant back in his seat, he was sitting leant back in this posture, his seat in the take a seat, and surveyed the cushions, the oars, the rowlocks. These things they are very new to him, rowlocks and all the fascinating fittings, and felt the boat, and he felt that the boat was floating lightly under him. Okay? Then, nice, it is the only thing, said the water rat, as he leaned forward to his stroke. Believe me, my young friend, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, half so much worth doing as simply messing about in boats. Simply messing. He went on dreamily messing about in boats, messing. That is nice, it is one thing. That is, he was very excited. He said, said water rat, that is nice. It is nice, it's nothing but a thing. It is very simple thing. Believe me, my young friend, there is nothing, absolute nothing, half so much working was simply missing, something missing about it, about the boat, about in boats. Look ahead, rat, cried the mole suddenly. Then the mole suddenly cried, look, the mole told to the rat. It was too late. The boat struck the bank full tilt, and it was tilted, the boat. The dreamer, the joyous oarsman, lay on the back at the bottom of the boat, his heels in the air. That is, he fell down. His heels on the air, and he is back in the boat. His face is back at the bottom of the boat. He was falling. About in boats or with boats, the rat went on, picking himself up with a pleasant laugh. When he was picked up in the boat. In or out of them, it doesn't matter. Nothing seems really to matter. That's the charm of it. Whether you get away or whether you don't, whether you arrive at your destination or whether you reach somewhere else or whether you never get anywhere at all, you are always busy and you never do anything in particular. And when you have done it, there's always something else to do. And you can do it if you like, but you had much better not. Look here, if you had really nothing else on hand this morning, supposing we drop down in the river together and have a long day of it. So this is no matter if it is pick him on the pleasant laugh, in or out of them. That is, nothing seems really so matter. It's no matter if you have get away or whether you do not get away, if you arrive at the destination or did not arrive at the destination, whether you never get anywhere at all. This is no matter at all. And when you have done it, there is always something else to do. You have to do something else. And if you can do it, if you like, you do something, otherwise not. Look at, if you have really nothing else on hand in this morning, suppose we drop down, then we drop down into the river together and have a long day of it. We've spent a long day in this river. The mole wagged his toes from sheer happiness, spread his chest with a sign of full contentment, and leaned back blissfully into the soft cushion. What a day I am having, he said. Let's just start at once. That is, they were preparing a picnic, but hearing the words, exciting words from the mouth of the white rat, the mole was very happy. He waggled, waggled to move frequently one way to the other, his toes with sheer happiness, and spread his chest with a sign of full contentment, and leaned back blissfully. He was very blissfully leaned back, and he was very happy, and what a beautiful day it is. Chalo, let us start at once. Hold hard a minute then, said the rats. Rat said, hold hard a minute. 1 minute, stop. He climbed up into the hole, and after a short interval reappeared, staggering under a fat wicker luncheon basket. That is luncheon basket, that is the meaning. Luncheon basket means a formal meal served in the middle of the day. Luncheon basket. Luncheon means a formal meal served in the middle of the day. But this word comes from the word lunch. Lunch means different. Lunch is a light meal usually eaten around midday, at the middle of the day. This is middle of the day, this is midday, but it is a formal meal served in the middle of the day. A lunch means a light meal usually eaten around midday. He moved his body and waggled, that is, he climbed and he was climbed up into his hole, and after a short interval reappeared staggering. Staggering means staggering means astonishing. He was astonishing under a fat wicker luncheon basket. He was very astonished to see a luncheon basket, this lunch basket. So that under your feet, he observed to the mole as he so that under your feet, he observed to the mole as he passed it down to the board. Then he took the skulls again. Then he took it and he took the skulls again. Again he took his oar. What's inside it? Asked the mole, wriggling with curiosity. Wriggling means move the body to and fro. He moved his body to and fro, here and there, to and fro. And there's cold chicken inside it, replied the rat briefly. Cold turkey, cold cheese, pickle, gherkins, salad, French toast, rolls, taste, sandwiches, spotted meat, ginger ale, almond, soda, water. These things are selected for their picnic. Oh, stop, cried the mole in ecstasis. Ecstasis means great delight. This is too much. That is, first of all, the rat told him, hold hard a minute again. He climbed up into his hole, and after sorting reappeared again, staggering under a fat wicker. Then he saw a lunch box, and he observed to the mole as he passed it down into the boat. Mole carried it into the boat. And what is it? It was a box which carried something for their midday meal. What's inside it? Mole asked, wriggling with his curiosity. How he asked it? Wriggling with curiosity. And what contains the luncheon box? There's cold chicken inside it, replied the rat briefly. Cold turkey, cold cheese sprinkled, gherkins, salad, French toast, rice, sandwiches, spotted, etc., are in the luncheon box. Oh, stop, cried the mole in ecstasis. In great joy, he stopped. He told himself, this is too much. Then, do you really think so? Inquired the rat. Rat inquired seriously, do you really think so? Do you think it happens? No, it's only what I always take on these little excursions. There is a little excursion, that is a picnic. The mole never heard a word he was saying, absorbed in the sparkle, the ripple, the scents and the sounds and the sunlight. He trailed a paw in the water and dreamed long waking dreams. White rat, like the good little fellow he was, called steadily on. Then he was also take his oars and moved his boat. I like your clothes, old chap, he remarked after some half an hour or so had passed. I am going to get a black velvet suit myself someday, as soon as I can afford it. That is, he went to get back a black velvet suit. I beg your pardon, said the mole. That is, who got there? Now, White Rat was going to get a black velvet for himself. I beg your pardon, said the mole, pulling himself together with an effort. You must think me very rude, but all this is so new to me. So this is a river. And then he knew that this is a river, and he was very much charmed. He was very much attracted by the scenery of river. The river corrected the rat. The rat, mole said, that is, though this is a river. So the river corrected the rat. Rat corrected him, that river, not river. And you really live by the river? What a jolly life. Do you like to live by the river? That is what a jolly life. That is, the white rat give him acquaintance with the river and the full definition of river, and he described him the river life, enjoy, and the mole was very much attracted and was very pleased to see the river and river life, and he enjoyed it. And this is the story. At last they made a friendship between them. This is the story, and I just now I complete this story, and you must read it at home and learn the word meanings also. I give you in the next day some word meanings and questions. Okay, thank you.